Hey everybody, Vaughn here with the Vonster vlog, and welcome to another day of baby steps on our way to 10K a day. So I can't find my Fitbit. It's somewhere in this house, but I cannot find it. So please let me know in the comments how many steps that you got. But we're gonna be starting off in a march. As usual, if you are not feeling one of the exercises, or if it's not challenging enough, or if it's too challenging, or anything like that, do feel free to always just come back to a march, and then you can also always swap out any movement that you'd prefer. And if you're not able to keep up with something, or if you keep falling out of a balance posture, that's okay. Like, that's not failing. That's not a bad thing. That's just where you're at right now. I like to take note of those things because those are easy victories to notice whenever it's like, I wasn't able to do that before and now I can. Boom. So give yourself some grace. And like, high five. We showed up. Gold star on the calendar, y'all. All right, let's keep that march going with some nice big breath arms. There goes a handsome doggy. We're gonna keep good posture here, where our ears are over our shoulders, are over our hips. Engaged core, kind of pulled in, like not like, just engaged. Like, I don't wanna be floppy. I wanna feel strong through my core. I still don't know how to convey that, but once you get the hang of it, you'll be like, maybe that's what she meant. Okay, so from here, let's come into a step tap and add a reach across. It is a monumental day today because it is January 1st at the time of recording. And while those of y'all who've been following along with our baby step program as channel members have already had access to these videos, video one, baby step one, just dropped to the public today. And I am so excited because so many of y'all have, left comments and contacted me and let me know how excited you are. And so even though a lot of us were already here at the 45-minute mark, that new fresh energy has me just like pumped. So let's keep that reach across going. Remembering to breathe. Do make sure to have some water on hand. We gotta hydrate so we don't dehydrate. And let's march. Whew, I got a little bit of a twinge in my butt. But we woke up with a sugar hangover this morning because we went and had New Year's Eve at a friend's house and we ate some delicious food, but I also had like a store-bought cookie and some cheesecake, which I haven't had like real sugar. Well, I've had more in December than what I mean to, but it hits. All right, let's get some water in us and let's do some arm circles, just mid-size. But we woke up all like dehydrated and we stayed up till like 1 in the morning too. So that was, but dehydrated and feeling like syrup and with headaches. So it feels really good to be back at it. Let's change direction with those arm circles. Well, hey, pretty kitty. And it feels really good to be doing this, to be showing up. Okay, and now let's get into that step tap again. And let's add in a reach across. But this time we're gonna reach across, knee up, across, knee up, across, knee up, across, knee up. Ooh, there we go. So I reach, pull, reach, pull, reach, pull, reach, pull. There we go. You could also stay at just a reach across too. Just wanted to try something different. Keep going. My wrist feels all naked and free with no bit fit on it. Keep going. Last one. There we go. Let's march. And we can bring this forward and back. I'm gonna get some more water. So I did wait until the evening to do my workout, just I wanted to let that headache fade. I did not starve myself today. There is no oh, I did bad yesterday or anything like that. So we had a high protein breakfast, a high protein lunch, and for dinner we're having, it's like crock pot spaghetti, and we can make nice big arms. But instead of spaghetti noodles, it's heart of palm noodles, which I really enjoy. Like, I do not miss real noodles in this dish. I wouldn't, if I were feeding somebody as a guest and they didn't know it was heart of palm, I would not try to pass it off as spaghetti. But it's very good for what it is. And we put so much cheese in it that it's downright sinful. So it's good. But it was my niece Maddie's recipe, so we call it crock pot scot, and it's delicious. And it's in the crock pot right now. All right, so from here, let's go from this march and tap to the front. So we're gonna go tap, tap, kick, kick, tap, tap, kick, kick, tap, tap, kick, kick. Keep going. Just alternating. Tap, tap, kick, kick, tap, tap, kick, kick. And let's keep this going, but let's reach to the front. Kick, tap, tap, kick, kick, tap, tap, kick, kick. And I'm kind of trying to keep my arms parallel to my legs. I got mixed up somewhere, but that's all right. Just keep going. What's important here, y'all, is that we're moving. So just keep moving, and you're doing that thing. Kick, kick, let's march. Just to get our feet in under us, and now it's coming to a step together. Thank you guys so much for showing up and being my workout buddy. Y'all keep me accountable and consistent in this effort to change my life, and along the way, I see y'all changing your lives as well. My friend Christina, who's been following with us, let me know in the comments today at the time of recording that she's like, I can do stuff that I haven't been able to do in years now. And I'm like, man, if I could high five you so much, like, oh my God. So let's keep this step together going and swing our arms. Like, that's amazing. That's the whole point. Like, I don't care if I never lose another pound. I mean, I say that, but it would be nice. But just being able to do the things I want to do is so motivating, is so encouraging. And to hear y'all's stories happening alongside with mine, y'all are the wind under my wings. All right, let's step to, okay, we're gonna march just to get our feet in under us. We're gonna lead with our right leg. Let's tap to the side, and then kick, kick, tap, tap, kick, kick, tap, tap, kick, kick, tap, tap, kick, kick. Keep going. And then you can keep it right here, or if and you want, let's add a lateral raise. So tap, tap, kick, kick, tap, tap, kick, kick, and go as low and as slow as you need to. Your strength will build, your balance will increase, your endurance will surprise you. Kick, just keeping that lateral raise going. I like mixing it up. This is challenging for my brain. Last kick, 1 and 2. Let's march. Let's go forward and back. Okay, so what we're gonna do here is what are we doing? I can't read my handwriting. Give me a sec. Keep marching, y'all. Okay, we're gonna reach across, but jab. There we go. I don't know why it took, my brain was buffering for a moment. So let's keep this going. And if you want, you can add a dip. Keep moving. Keep breathing. All right, from here, y'all, let's march to get our feet in under us, and we're gonna tap back, back, leg lift up, up. So from the side, it looks like tap, tap, lift, lift. And you can get the hands on the booty to feel those glutes working. Lift, lift, tap, tap, lift, lift, tap, tap, lift, lift, tap, tap, lift, lift. And you can stay right here, or you can add in some arms with me. Tap, tap, lift, lift, tap. Oh. It's all right. Just keep moving. It's okay. Tap, tap, lift, lift, tap, tap, lift, lift. I don't want to let myself go into autopilot. I want to keep my brain working. Tap, tap, lift, lift. In the best way, my favorite way to keep my brain working is through playing. Let's do one more lift on each side. There we go. Okay. Whew. We're gonna march forward and back so I can read my notes. I'm gonna have to write bigger next time. And so let's come now into, we're doing a step tap. That's pretty nice. Oh, I like this song. It's warming up. I've been cold all day, but it's warming up. So let's keep this step tap going, and let's add in those cartwheel arms. So it's almost like I'm bringing that elbow down to my hip, really exercising my core. And if you want it kind of low setting, we'll be down here. Medium setting, bring those hands up, just when my hands are a little over my head. And then hard setting, we're nice and high and wide. I like the middle ground though. All right, now we march. Let's get some water, y'all. Do not underestimate the power of simple things. This has been my mantra through this baby step program, because it might feel silly. It might feel like we're not doing much, but we don't need to be doing high intensity interval training. We don't need to be CrossFitters. We just need to be moving. And that will take us to, if you one day want to be able to do HIIT exercises, or if one day you want to be a CrossFitter or a fitness competitor or something, like up on stage showing off your gains. This is where we start. Whenever I'm starting from scratch, zero, sedentary, this is where I like to start. Let's make those arms a little bigger. Keep going. Baby steps. The chickadees are visiting the feeder before they go to bed. Let's come into a staggered stance, and we're gonna step forward and back. I think you might know it's coming. It's that jab, cross, step, jab. Jab, cross, step, step. There we go. Jab, cross, step, step, jab, cross, step, step, jab, cross, step, step. Right leg lead on this one. And if you're on the left leg, that's fine. We're doing the other leg next. You can stay right here, or you can add that knee, knee, jab, cross, step, knee, jab, cross, step, knee. Keep coming. Keep breathing. You've got this. All right, let's march. Get that left leg, other leg towards the screen, kind of stagger stance. And we're gonna jab, cross, step, step, jab, cross, step, step. There we go. You do not have to be perfect to be making progress. It is okay if you're not on the beat. It's okay if you're like me and you're kind of stumbling a bit. Let's add that knee, jab, cross, step, and knee. Keep going. Wherever you're at today, just be there. That is good enough. Good is good enough. Here is enough. You are enough. You are worthy of taking care of yourself. Did you know that? Like, you deserve that. You deserve your own love. And that's something that my whole life I feel like I've had to strive to earn my own self-respect and my own compassion and kindness. But I just gotta do my best, and that's good enough. Let's march. I'm gonna get some water. So I'm kind of excited because tomorrow I weigh in and do my measurements and get progress pictures for the month. Let's march with bigger arms. And I'm gonna be honest, I don't think I've lost any weight for the month of December, but I haven't gained any either. Ooh. So that is an absolute freaking win. I survived the holidays. Whew. Let's keep that march going with those great big arms. Just a swinging, nice big motion. All right, so from here, we're gonna march to get our feet in under us, and then we're gonna kick forward and forward with the right, back with the left. There we go. Just forward with one leg, back with the other. Shifting that weight forward and back, and I'm gonna keep my arms up in this kind of like ready position. That's another goal of mine. I would love to take like an actual like self-defense class or like kickboxing or just something. Like I wanna learn the proper forms of these things. All right, let's march and bring our left leg to the front and kick, 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 keep going. Just because, just like practicing the guitar or practicing my art, I want to practice and get to know my body and how it works and how to be self-possessed, to know what my body's capable of and to treat it well and to take care of it. There we go. All right, let's step together. Can you believe we're almost halfway done? Like we're kind of close. We're not at halfway, but we're getting there. My friend Shelly sent me this beautiful wind chime. It's too pretty for me to put outside because I want to be able to see it. I've got it hanging here right by my lampwork glass station. And in this old house, whenever I really get into the movements, I hear it tingling. And I love that. I like just that tinkling. All right, let's add in a shoulder press. Here we go. My step together, hands come up. Together, together, up, up. There we go. But the magic happens in the details, y'all. And friends are absolute gifts, so I'm feeling really grateful for that today. All right, let's keep this step together going. But now we're gonna step behind and bring our hands around into skaters. I had a non-scale victory yesterday. I was able to run around and keep up with a 4-year-old and a 3-year-old. And these little boys, we were playing cars, we were running up and down the hallway. Like it was such a blast. But to just be able to get up and off the ground and just play with them, and I had both of them in my lap for a little bit, just like bouncing them and singing the oh, they loved it. Keep that skater going. So I'm having to find a balance now between not just staying inside my house and exercising to be ready to live my life. I'm excited to go out into the wild and live my life, be around other people, go places and do things and all that good stuff. All right, so from here, we're gonna keep this kind of tap going. We're gonna jab, cross, jab, cross, jab, cross. And we're just gonna stay here, just like before with that stagger stance. Jab, cross, jab, cross. But I'm gonna demonstrate to you. We're gonna add an uppercut and a hook. So we're going to jab, cross, hook, uppercut. Jab, cross, hook, upper. Jab, cross, hook, upper. And so we're kind of staying in this front leg a little longer. Jab, cross, hook, upper. Jab, cross, hook, upper. Jab, cross, hook, upper. Jab, cross, hook. There we go. Jab, cross, hook, up. Jab, cross, hook, up. And if you're not digging this, just do jab, cross, cross. That's okay too. Let's change sides. Stagger stance. Jab, cross, step, jab, cross, step, step. It's not about having great form. I don't know the first thing about boxing, but my heart rate's up and that was my goal. So I feel this feels like winning. Like, so I know that there's going to be folks on the internet who are like, pish posh, this is such foolish tomfoolery. And I'm like, I'm having fun, bugger off. Jab, cross, hook. No, it's jab, cross, hook, up. There we go. It didn't matter. Jab, cross, hook, upper. Jab, cross, hook, upper. Jab, cross, hook, upper. Jab, cross, hook, upper. Try to make it sharp and controlled. Jab, cross, hook, upper. Jab, cross, hook, upper. There we are, y'all. We did it. Boom. All right. Oh, I'm dying. Okay, it's fine. Let's march it out. Let's get some water. I'm not really dying. I'm just a drama queen. Keep marching. Keep breathing. Let's take this as an opportunity that if you feel like I feel like I'm losing my breath and my heart rate's getting really up there. So I'm going to tone it down a little so that I can stay within a range that I feel like I can sustain. Like I want to stay at the top end of my meter, but I don't want to tip over into that red zone because I just don't like it. It makes me feel like I don't want to come back and do it again tomorrow. It makes me feel all stressed out. Like I want to be frolicking through the woods, not running from bears. I feel like there's a difference. All right, so from here, let's bring those knees wide as we march and bring them up. And it's okay if you just want to stay here. This challenge is a different part of just this whole situation from doing the high and narrow knee ups. And I think it's good to explore those nuances in movement. So from here, we can bring our hands up. And if you are not into doing the whole elbow pull down thing, you can just come and tap. There we are, just like that. But if you're ready, go ahead and bring that elbow down. And I'm making sure that I'm not getting lazy about it and I'm keeping my hands up high. Reaching. Keep breathing. This is challenging, at least for me, y'all. But we are good at doing difficult things. Let's march. Water. Whoa, break. Controlling my breath, making sure to breathe in nice and deeply, and then exhaling. Let's keep this march going and add in a bicep curl. You could be holding on to bottles of water. You could be holding on to weights, cans of soup, or just here with me like this. That's all right too. You might want to try out resistance bands. I personally don't like them because it's just playing with a big old rubber band and I always snap myself with it in one way or another. So I don't super dig resistance bands, but they might be perfect for you. From here, let's come into a hamstring curl. This is it from the side. Keep breathing. I gotta go do something real quick. Keep marching. Sorry, the heater's turning on and it's just as loud as anything. So, all right, we're gonna keep that hamstring curl going and come in with a wide row. Look at me not beating myself up for something that I should have remembered by now, considering how deep we are into the baby step program. But people make mistakes, and that's okay. The world has not ended. It's okay. That's a victory as well. That's a mental health victory, y'all, because we become what we think. Let's march. Ooh-wee. Water, wawa break. And so if you're, this is too easy for you or something like that, perhaps adding in some mental work of, as we march, as we do these different movements, just say kind things to yourself. And with no strings attached, you don't have to earn a compliment. Just say kind things to yourself. Let's add in that tricep extension. And it could be something like, man, that feels good. Or this music is horrible and I hate it and I don't like it, but look at me having taste in music. Like, I don't know, complimenting myself is hard. It's easier said than done, but we can do it. Hinging at the elbows. You do not have to go fast. In fact, if you're holding weights, I highly recommend going slower and controlled. I think I'm just a little hyper. All right, from here, let's go into a knee up. My mood lift is kicking in. And sometimes I don't want compliments about myself from myself, but I'll say, Vaughn, you have very good taste in friends. Which then makes me think, maybe how can I be a better friend? And I'll say to myself, your friends love you for exactly as you are and you don't need to do any better to earn their friendship. And it's like, what? Really? And it's like, nah, I'm kidding. Everybody hates you. Ha! No. But yeah. So let's do that pull down. Got you. No, that's specifically what we're not supposed to do. But it did make me laugh. I kind of have a cruel sense of humor with myself sometimes. But builds resilience. Because whenever I say that, when I say the secret fear out loud to myself, I can hear how ridiculous it sounds. Like, I've got people who've been my friends for 20 years that I'll still kind of catch myself feeling insecure, be like, do they like me? Like, or do they just like hang around me the way it's like, like an old bath towel, you just haven't thrown it away yet. And it's like, no, I think my friends really like me. So, because again, to say it out loud, it's ridiculous. Let's keep that front kick going. And let's bring our arms up. And we can even make it a little more kicky. And what I mean by that is it's not just a leg lift to the front, it's a kick. There we go. All right, let's march in place. But yeah, I don't know. Let me know, what are some of your favorite self-compliments down in the comments, or, positive affirmations, or do you think all that's just silliness? I think they're on to something. And quite frankly, it costs me nothing out of pocket to just try to be nicer to myself, so it's worth a shot. All right, we're gonna keep this march going, and we're gonna alternate front punches. Keep going. Sound effects. Make it more effective. Clearly. Not really. I don't know, maybe. How would we even measure that? If you're having more fun by making sound effects, that's winning. All right. Y'all, I'm a sweaty yeti, but we can do this. We're now gonna come into, bring those arms up into a ready position, and we're gonna lean and kick to the side. So if we bring our arms into like a W and then kick to the side, this is from, what is it, Chalene Johnson, Turbo Jam. That's what this is reminding me of. And you might be right here, and that's okay. Because if our heart rate's up, and we're building our balance and we're building our strength, then that's the whole assignment. Let's keep this going for one more round. And this is quite fast. If you need to, go ahead and go half time. Slow down your pacing so that you feel in control. And just be wherever you are, or be all over the place. Okay. From here, we are going to do a step tap. And we're going to be adding in that hook and uppercut. So if you want to, you can start practicing it now. Hook, uppercut, hook, uppercut, hook, uppercut, hook, uppercut, which reminds me of Humpadink. Humpadink. Any Princess Bride fans out there? Okay, so from here, let's hook, uppercut, hook, uppercut. Humpadink, Humpadink. Hook, uppercut, hook, uppercut. Let's change sides. Hook, uppercut, hook, uppercut, hook, uppercut, hook, uppercut. And you could just do jabs. You could just do reach acrosses. That's okay too. All right. From here, we are gonna be doing another set of those back leg lifts. And you could, I guess, make it more kicky. My knees don't like that, so I'm just doing leg lifts. I don't know why my knees don't like that. It just feels like I'm shutting a door too hard on like putting the legs straight. Yeah, so if ever you listen to your body, listen to it while it whispers. You don't have to necessarily know what it means, but just listening sometimes keeps my body a lot happier. Let's do those wave arms again. And now I'm gonna go kind of slow, but I wanna get that leg as far up as I can. With good form and within support, not relying on momentum. Last one, there we are. Oh, that's so good, you guys. Let's march and have some Wawa. The sun's setting. I'm gonna need to go put my chickens to bed right after this. That'll be all right. The days are getting longer and longer, minute by minute. I think we owe it to ourselves to pursue our passions and our dreams and the things that inspire us, because the time is going to pass anyways. Let's add some buzzsaws while we march. So even if it's 30 seconds longer a day, by June, you know that sun's up longer. Whereas in the winter, you know, those long, long nights, it doesn't change overnight. It creeps along. And that is us. We're doing our baby steps. Every little bit, every little millimeter, every little step. We're getting where we're going. All right, let's come into the center of our area and do tap outs. We're coming into some half jumping jacks. If you have it in you, go ahead and do full jumping jacks. Let's see. No, still no. Need a stronger bra and a better foundation for the house. I could see the wind chime starting to, you know, experience physics. Let's add in double arms though. So if you're like me and you don't much care for a full jumping jack, you can come down a little deeper and keep your arms going. You could hold weights, very light ones maybe. If I were holding weights, I'd go a lot slower. But we do not have to make this high impact to really make it challenging. Oh Lord, there is fast feet in our future. Not for a while, but it's coming. All right, let's march in place. And so what we're gonna do, let's get our feet in under us. We're going to step out so that our weight is balanced between both feet, do a very slight dip, and come to the middle. Step out, dip into a squat, back to the center. And I like to come breathe up, exhale down. So that's my pacing, is with my breath. Slow and controlled. So from here, I'm going to turn my feet out quite wide and come down because it's challenging. The obstacle is the way. The things that are difficult for me are not what I want to be avoiding. They're what I want to be seeking. All right, that's very good, you guys. I'm going to march forward and back for just a moment so I can read my handwriting. Let's come into a step tap and add in that reach over. So I have some ideas. Let's keep this reach over going for another round. We're only taking this baby step program to 60 minutes because I can't fit more than 60 minutes into a day, like in one solid chunk. But I can do 2 60-minute workouts in a day, one in the morning, one in the evening. It might be what I build up to. So after we do day 7 of the week of baby steps, where we're doing 60 minutes, the next week I'm going to do 60 minutes in the morning and then 5 minutes in the evening, or 35-30, or I'm going to split it, but I'm going to be hitting 65 minutes. Let's keep that step tap going. And then from here, let's try something. We're going to stand just like how we did with the squat, but instead of squatting out, we're going to step to the diagonal and lunge. And you could be quite, you don't have to be stepping out super far. Let's do this for a whole round. And again, we're going to be moving paired with our breath. Inhale up, exhale out. And if you want to add arms, we can do breath arms, or just out into a lateral raise, wherever you feel balance, wherever you feel control. All right, let's come into, oh goodness, we are gonna, that reach over posture, we're gonna do that, but then come up once and twice, come over once, twice, over once, twice. Let's bring it up to 3, 2, 3, over 1, 2, 3, over 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's keep going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's bring it back down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Over 1, 2, 3, 4. Over 1, 2, 3. Over 1, 2, 3. Now I am going to say, I'm counting, but go at your own pace. If this is too quick or too slow, that's perfect. It's all right. You do you. Whew. So now from here, we're going to be standing, and I want to step back. Whew. This one's challenging for me. So I'm going to be stepping back into a little bit of that lunge. Whew. There we go. So a bent back knee, we're stepping back and dipping. Oh, I can feel it in my ankles. Like nothing about my lower body likes this, but the obstacle is the way. Again, going at the pace of my breath, trying to remain controlled. And I know so little about my form that I don't even know if I'm supposed to be working my glutes or my quads here. So I'm keeping the movement small enough that it's just a preparation, perhaps. It's the littlest of baby steps towards a full and proper, split Bulgarian squat, or, forward lunge. I don't know what these things are called. One more on each side, y'all. There we go. But we don't have to pop right out the gate being good at everything that we're doing. we have to practice, and that's something that people don't see a whole lot on social media or anything. And we're just marching and getting some water. Now, I see so little of other pieces of other people's genuine transformational progress that I don't know if I'm going quickly. I don't know if I'm going slowly. And quite frankly, I don't care, because I'm going. Wherever I'm going, I'm getting there. Catch me if you can. All right, we're gonna make our arms a little bigger. And y'all, coming up next, fast feet. So go as intensely as what you have in you, wherever you are today. Be there, but be it the best that you can. All right, let's get into our stance, and we're gonna start our feet just a going. I like to picture my rib cage floating above and separate from my lower body, just to keep me from being all, shook up. Actually, I'm gonna layer some jellyfish arms with this, because I just think it's the silliest thing. So let's keep those fast feet going. It doesn't have to be for as fast as you can go, but let's see how long we can take it. Let's change it up with our arms. Doesn't matter what you change, just change it up, get creative. Remembering to breathe. Y'all, going a little slower is even harder than going fast for me, because my legs are burning. Keeping those little tippy toes tapping. Whew. And there we are. Oh man. Let's see, step together. My calves, my thighs, my core. By trying to stabilize through my core and keep my upper body from, being shook all around. That really works that midsection out, I am going to say. Whew. And so begins our cool down. Let's step together, a little slower. Nice deep breaths. I do recommend doing more of a cool down than what we're going to be doing here. Yes to Next has some really great cool downs. We have our year of yoga here on the Vonster Vlog channel. And you can give it a search on YouTube or something for whatever flavor of cool down you're looking for. I'm sure YouTube has it. Okay, so let's march nice and gentle. I'm just trying to keep that blood flowing to clear out any of that lactic acid that has maybe built up during our exercising. So that's why it is very important to cool down. We're going to recover faster. It's going to make us feel better. Let's add in some little hand circles. Sometimes whenever I'm burning away stress or negative things during a workout, let's change direction with our hands. I don't want to just leave a vacuum there, because typically a void within myself, because it usually fills with whatever it was that I just emptied out of it. So doing silly things like hand circles or jellyfish arms, let's keep our feet moving though, helps me to refill that void that I have just emptied with something intentional, with something positive, with something that makes me feel good. Okay, so now from here, let's plant our right heel on the ground, inhale up, and exhale, folding forward to wherever we feel comfortable to get that stretch. You can hold on to a piece of furniture. You could use some yoga blocks. Let's come on back up. Switch feet, left foot out on our heel. Inhale up. Exhale, swan dive forward into wherever you are. You may have your hand on your thigh, on your shin, ankle. You could hold on to your toes and say, hello, little toes. Give them a stretch. Give them some love, our little wiggle beans. My little wiggle beans are all grown up, but we all had cute little baby feet once. We still deserve the love of little wiggle beans. Let's march and breathe. I don't know, maybe I'm just weird. That's probably, yeah, we'll go with that. I don't have to explain myself. Just marching. Oh, let's do some nice, big, juicy arm circles with our march. Let's change direction. Let's go for one more. And then from here, let's stand with our feet planted, and we're going to do some neck circles. And you may start with just a small one. Change directions. 2, 3, and 4. Now we're gonna do that cat-cow. So we may just be standing here, arching our back with our hands kind of on our upper thigh, or you can start wider stance, hands on your knees, throwing it back. Exhaling, arching our back, inhale. And I kind of like to dive through it. And come the other way. Just there's no right or wrong way to do this so long as you're not in pain. Just stretching and moving. What I mean by that, it's like you don't have to do, 5 sets this way and 5 sets that way. Feel free to move however you're compelled to. And then come on up. And y'all, that is it. I would love to be able to tell you how many steps I got today, but oh well. If y'all could let me know though down in the comments how many steps you got, that would be like super helpful to me. So I will see y'all in the outro. Hey y'all, thank you so much for joining me here today for another day of baby steps and being my workout buddy. I'm so excited. Just what a great day, just to be alive and to be doing this and to be able, I feel blessed. So that's fantastic. Be sure to get your water in, nourish yourself. And we have our question of the day is the pinned comment down in the comment area, where you can feel free to journal privately, or you can answer publicly if you want, or just in your mind. And they're questions that were very helpful to me, and I hope that they'll be helpful to y'all as well. And I look forward to keeping that conversation going. So until tomorrow, you guys, I'll see you in the comments, and keep on keeping on. Mwah. Bye. Oh my God, by the way, this is our very last day of 45 minutes. Ah! All right, bye guys. Mwah.